Hey everyone! Welcome to week 2 of the 52-week self-empowerment challenge. I know I am uploading this way late, not on Tuesday, but as I have mentioned before, life gets away from me, and that is actually one of the reasons why I decided to do this 52-week self-empowerment challenge. First thing is that most people are asking me, what does self-empowerment mean? And according to my phone, self-empowerment is empowerment refers to increasing the spiritual, political, social, educational, gender, or economic strength of individuals and communities. Okay. So according to IEmpowerment.com, there's a place called IEmpowerment.com. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yep, okay. And it says self-empowerment is, in its simplest form, means taking charge of your own life in your workplace, with your colleagues, with your subordinates, with your superiors, with your body, with your illness, and for you caring for yourself. A lot of you know, because I mention this quite frequently, I am 20 years old. I have graduated many things and I am at this complete standstill in my life in where I don't know what's happening next. And I feel like I need to find self-empowerment to try and actually do the things that I want to do and not live a life for regret. And one of the things that the definitions I just read talked about is a lot to do with your identity. How do you see yourself? How do you associate yourself? And what labels you put on yourself as you walk through society. So throughout the course of this year, I have collected interviews asking people about identity. And here is the first one, and I hope you enjoy it. I am here with Shannon Kreitzer.
What up?
Yeah, and she's gonna answer some questions.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm all sweaty and
It's
gross.
okay, they can't tell.
No, it's fine. Alright. I probably smell bad, so.
Whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through this list of questions. I might use all of them, I might not, depending on how long you talk.
Gosh, I'm a motor mouth, we'll see.
We'll see, yeah.
Sounds fine.
It's okay, I had Ginger here yesterday.
Oh god.
We went for an hour straight, and then we still aren't finished.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. I don't think I'll take that long.
This one is just kind of like a little get-to-know you question. What were you like as a kid, and how has it changed now?
Well, I mean, I went through phases like any other kid goes through. When I was like younger in preschool and stuff, my grandma would make me dresses and I would wear them, and I would still play in the mud and all that stuff, but then I was like, oh, Shania Twain is my idol,
Yeah.
and can I just be like Shania Twain and prim and proper and perfect?
Yeah.
And then I had 3 brothers growing up, so I obviously like was kind of crazy. I rode dirt bikes and injured myself a lot doing crazy things. And then high school came around and I was kind of girly, but not really. Like I played basketball, and so like I wore sweats and like flannels every day, and I was like, yeah, I'm a G. And then my senior year I got super girly and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a cheerleader. I can like, you know, have fun, do all that stuff. Now I'm like, I'm just crazy. I'm nuts. I'm like, you know, that girl who was like super radical about like the environment, go green. Yeah. And I just like, I don't really identify, I just identify as a free spirit more than anything now.
Okay, cool. What does the word identity mean to you?
It really, to me, I mean, in this moment, I think it depends on the day for me, because that's a conflicting, I think that it's somewhat important to have an identity, because to have a place of belonging is to feel love in a certain sense.
Yeah.
Because that's how, as humans, we choose to feel love, is to associate ourselves with a physical characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think that that's really what also limits us the most in the world. So I think that identity is almost just in correlation with holding back.
Yeah.
It's really correlated with fear and like not being able to be who you are and just think about life without saying like it has to be a certain way or you're supposed to be like this. If you fall into this identity, then you need to have these traits, and like, yeah, just.
So, do you think that the world should be able to like break away from identities and labels and stuff like that?
Absolutely, man.
Okay, what type of steps do you think we should go about doing that?
Well, it's it's tough because, I mean, essentially our entire life is based on it. It's almost in human nature. We'd have to go to really look at things. I think we just have to look at people with an open idea of love and like pure just looking into a person and their spirit and like who they are, not in like what they look like or who they identify, like not who they, like if they're like lesbian or like whatever, male, female, whatever they identify with in that sense. It's like, look at you, like I care about you, and like that's the first step, is just being able to care about someone no matter what they look like and no matter how they associate themselves.
So in order to basically get rid of this idea of identity and boxing people into these characteristics, are you saying that the first thing that we need to do is understand empathy and just use empathy throughout our daily lives?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I like this. All right. That. I'm glad I interviewed you. That was some great answers.
Thanks.
Okay. So basically, another question I have is, if you had the chance to say something to a large group of people, and knowing that these words would be impactful to them, what would you say?
Okay, so talking to a large group of people and
Knowing that these words will impact them in some way, what would you say to them?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is really difficult, because, you know, I'd almost want to do like a 10-hour-long lecture, but I know that that would be having the lack of impact. People would just stop listening after, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it would really have to be one statement, and I think I would say that loving your mistakes is the start to loving yourself in its entirety. Yeah. Love your mistakes.
Love your mistakes.
Love them. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They help you grow.
They make you different.
They make you different.
Different.
Yeah.
Is good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you learn.
For watching this first interview, and I hope you stay tuned for more week's content. If you want to see more of what Shannon had to say, please click the link right here on the box that you'll see. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to tell me how you view yourself or answer any of the questions that I've said, please leave it in comments below. If you want to see more content, click below to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week.